So this is like the summary of the lesson. Okay, what all the main
Okay.
concepts we have learned here, and what do they say? Like example, describe the relationship between among genes, traits, and characteristics. So read the question, Malak,
Okay.
and you will read this. The right answer.
Okay. Describe the relationship among genes, traits, and character, char-
Characteristics.
character, characteristics. Discuss complete and
Wait. One
incomplete.
by one. See, first, listen to me. You told the first point, right? First point is the answer of in the right side. So Vatin will say me this right side. Then you will say the left side. Understood? One by one. Vatin, you will read the right hand side, the first one. Then what Malak will read the left second, and then you will read. Understood? Like that. Come on.
So Malak will read describe the relation, and I will say one gene can be responsible.
Yeah.
Read it again, ya Malak.
Describe the relationship among genes, traits, and characteristics.
Characteristics.
Characteristics. Yes. Come on, Vatin.
Characteristics.
One gene can be responsible for many different characteristics, and many genes may contribute a single characteristic.
Come on. What are you waiting for, Malak? Discuss.
Oh, discuss complete and incomplete
Girls, when I say complete and incomplete and co-dominance, remember that fish. Complete means complete blue color. Incomplete means mixture of that, like green color. Then co-dominance, half green and half blue. See that? Yesterday what we did?
Yeah.
Continue.
Yesterday we discuss complete and incomplete dominance
and
codominance. I complete, miss?
No, what's the answer? Right side.
Okay, miss. Incomplete dominant. Only the dominant allele contributes to the phenotype of the heterozygous individual, but in heterozygous individual, but incomplete dominant and codominant, both alleles contribute to the phenotype of an individual. Malak.
Distinguish between inherited and acquired.
Again, guys, I will say you inherited is from the parents. Acquired, yesterday you have given me example of like reading, like dancing.
Yeah.
Those are acquired. So tell me the answer, Vatin.
While many characteristics are inherited through DNA, some characteristics are acquired or
acquired
or learned.
Lean, can you watch question and answer both?
Mute.
Lean, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you read the last one, my dear? Provide examples.
Provide examples of environmental factors that may affect phenotype.
The answer factors, right side.
Environmental factors can affect the phenotype of some characteristics.
Okay. So this is what all we have learned in heredity. Girls, if it is both capital, it is called as homozygous. If it is one, it is called as heterozygous. In environmental changes, I gave you an example of fox. How it becomes white and brown. How our color changes, white and brown. Now, the first one. Traits that seem to disappear. Which will disappear, girls, after some time. Is it dominant or recessive? Like, see, the P was like this in the beginning. Later it disappeared. So what is it? It is dominant or recessive? Try saying the answer. Is it dominant or recessive?
No, dominant.
In the beginning, it is yellow color. Later on, after shaving so many times, the hair become brown color. So this is actually a recessive trait which doesn't stay for longer. It's called a recessive trait. An individual with capital B, capital V, both are same. Is it called heterozygous or homozygous? Homo and hetero, both are capital. What is it called? B and B. At least try and say heterozygous or homozygous.
Heterozygous.
Girls, the word homo means same. How will you remember? The word M isn't same, right? So that is homo means same. So capital B and capital B, both are same letters, capital letters. So it is called as homozygous. Will you remember this way?
Yeah.
Okay, we have blue and yellow fish, and you get green, all green. Is it codominant or incomplete dominance? Yesterday we learned here. Is it incomplete green? Where did I drew green? Mixture of blue and yellow, green. Which dominance? Complete, incomplete, or codominance? Where did I drew green color fish?
The green color, incomplete dominant.
Very good. It is incomplete dominance.
Incomplete
It
dominant.
gives you a new mixture of color. Like example, red and white will give you pink. So that is incomplete dominance. Okay? Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Now coming to the first one. Draw a line, connect the following terms to their definitions. Come on, do that. What is heredity? Come on, Lean, Mateen, and come on, first who will say me? Lean, heredity.
Miss, I can say.
Come on, Lean, try
Miss, can I say it?
You do the second one, Mateen. I think there's a problem in her mic. Come on, Vatin, you can tell me the first one, heredity.
Heredity is C, the passing of genetic material from parents to offspring.
Excellent. And what is gene, Malak?
Gene is like
DNA that contain instructions
for
for a particular.
particular.
Very good. Okay, girls. Lean, you can mute your mic, no problem. I know you cannot answer. Phenotype and organism appearance or other detector. Girls, when both are same, Q and capital Q, what is it called? Heterozygous or homozygous?
What?
When both Q and Q are capital, what is it called? Heterozygous or homozygous?
Heterozygous or what?
Homozygous.
Homozygous.
Yes, because both are same. I told you the word M, homo, is in the letter same, so remember that. By this, I have finished the lesson. We'll see if we have something in the video. We will watch the video.
Okay.
On Sunday, I will start with DNA structure and function.
Who in your family do you most look like? Certain traits or characteristics that you have are a result of genetic information. A gene is a segment of DNA that gives.
I think we did this.
Every human cell contains chromosomes. Genes are segments of DNA found on chromosomes. Each gene has two versions. Each version is called an allele. Click the images to find out more about alleles. Alleles determine your phenotype, or physical appearance. They determine traits like the color of your eyes or hair. Alleles can be dominant or recessive, but there are also varying degrees of dominance: complete, codominant, and incomplete. Complete dominance is when the dominant allele completely masks the recessive allele. When even one dominant allele is present for a specific trait, the phenotype shows the dominant trait. For instance, we know that the allele for brown hair is dominant. If a red-haired mother and a brown-haired father have a brown-haired baby, this is an example of complete dominance.
Understood? What is complete dominance now? Brown hair are usually dominant. So if brown and red hair, so if the baby gets the brown hair, we say he got a dominant allele. Because that is something very common.
So if the mother,
A codominant trait occurs when both alleles contribute to the phenotype. In humans, this happens in blood type. There are actually 3 different alleles for blood type: A, B, and O. The A and B blood types are codominant. If you inherit one A allele and one B allele from your parents, you will have the blood type AB. Incomplete dominance occurs when neither allele is fully dominant or recessive, producing a phenotype that's a blend of the two. For example, if a mother contributes an allele for curly hair and a father contributes one for straight hair, their child would have wavy hair. Genes can influence many traits, but sometimes environment plays a role too. Also, one gene can be responsible for many different traits, while many genes are sometimes responsible for just one trait. Click the picture to see the slideshow to investigate different traits. Traits that are learned in one's environment are not inherited.
We are talking about learned behavior and acquired behavior. Learned behavior is acquired behavior. Like horse riding is not from genes, it's genetic. It's not genetic. It is what you are learning after you are born.
Although this horse has genes that make it possible to be a strong jumper, it learned how to jump well when it was trained to race in a steeplechase. Some traits, such as eye color, are affected by multiple genes. Different combinations of alleles can result in different shades of eye colors.
Okay, now.
Which of the statements below about an allele are true? Click your answers and then click OK.
Do they carry multiple genes or always affected by environment? or it is a form of a gene, or it makes up a part of a genotype? What is the answer, girls?
The second one, and Ellie always affect. No.
It doesn't always affect girls. It is not affected.
No.
Always, no, not always. Okay, it is a form of a gene, correct? It carries multiple genes. It's not important that it has only one gene. Multiple gene, that is correct. It makes a part of a genotype. Only this is wrong. Okay?
That's not quite right.
Okay, yeah.
An allele is a version of a gene that produces a particular trait or characteristic. It forms part of the individual's genotype. Imagine that two pea plants have been crossed. One pea plant has yellow seeds, the other has green seeds. All of the offspring from these two plants have yellow seeds. What kind of inheritance pattern?
Yellow and green seeds. All of them has yellow. So what do you call? Do you call complete dominance, or incomplete dominance, or codominance, or partial? What do you call it as? All of them have yellow.
Complete dominance.
Excellent. It has complete. Means all of them have same.
Good job.
Incomplete means a new color will be there. Codominance means...
Think about the phenotypes of the
We study the...
You've learned a lot about heredity. Before we finish, let's take a quick look at the main points you covered. Gregor Mendel studied patterns of heredity in pea plants. His work led to our understanding of how traits are passed on from parents to offspring. Many traits are determined by genes. Some of the differences we see in a trait come from different versions of a gene or alleles. An organism's genotype is the combination of alleles that it inherits from its parents. An organism's phenotype is how a trait expresses itself or appears in an individual. Phenotypes can follow complete dominance, incomplete dominance, or codominance. Now that you've finished this lesson, if you wish, you can go back and review any part of the lesson again.
So girls, did you understand the lesson well? So Sunday,
Yeah.
start with you.
Yeah.
Inshallah, we will start with, is it biogenetics? No, DNA. We'll start with DNA and its function, okay? We're almost about to finish the book.
Yeah. How many we need more to finish the book?
One more week, my dear. One complete week, and maybe 2 more days after a week, okay?
Okay.
Take care.